It's hard. You need somebody to help you sometime, and sometime you need somebody to help you prepare. A lot of times we miss the mark because we're not prepared. A lot of folks sitting there and they be sitting there wondering if I'd have thought about bringing a little lunch. I remember when I was working on the job and I used to bring my lunch faithfully every day. I believe in carrying my lunch. I'm a brown bagger. Yes, I am. I believe it. Brown bag it. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, believe in brown. How many of you brown bag your lunch? Oh, there's a few folks out there. Thank God. Brown bag that lunch, because when you go, you're getting paid from the job, and you're going to go right to the canteen at the job and give them back your money. Oh, no, my money coming home with me. I would take it, even if it down to just a raw baked potato, put it in my bag. And when lunchtime come, I would just get it and put it in the microwave, a little salt and pepper. I got me lunch. Baked potato. See, y'all, I used to keep peanut butter in the drawer. And I would bring 2 slices of bread on Monday. They would have to be eaten or left by Friday. And so I would bring them with me so in case it's a rainy day, everybody tell me, what you going to eat? Oh, I didn't have to worry about my lunch was with me. Come on now, somebody. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Brown bag the lunch. Keep your money. Then you can go buy what you want to buy. Then you can drive the kind of car you want to drive. Then you can do some of the things. Some people spend dollars and dollars of money every week and be wondering why I'm broke. I'm down, honey. I can't wait to payday. Yeah, you got to wait for payday because you done used up all your little money. But if you learn to be smart ahead of time and prepare, it takes a few minutes just to prepare the lunch. It takes a few minutes, just a few minutes extra to prepare your lunch. Somebody say amen. And so these beggars are sitting on the side road, begging. They're there to beg, and they're there to go through many things, and they're trying to get people to give to them so that they can do better in their life and get things done. And so we look at here, these people are looking and going past him. Many are going past him and talking, but he gets wind of it that Jesus of Nazareth is somewhere on the scene. And because he know he's somewhere on the scene, he don't know about where, but he's listening. He's keeping up with. He said, I heard he's here. I got to find a way to make myself known. And the Bible said that they had went into Jericho, but they were coming back. Now, Bartimaeus more than likely was probably there when he went in. But he said when he come back through here, I've got something I gotta make it known that I need to talk to him. I need to get to Jesus. Many times we don't want to take out the time to do something different. Sometimes they tell folks telling him to be quiet. He opens his mouth and says, mercy, Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me. He's calling to Jesus. He's calling out, Nick, telling him that you be quiet. You sit down. You shut up. You ain't got no business coming out here. You ain't got no business. You supposed to be quiet over there. But sometimes folks try to set you back to make you not get what you're supposed to have. But when your mind is set and you know that you are going to get what God has promised, and you know Jesus is near, who wouldn't open their mouth? Just think of the others that were sitting there and said, they're going to put him out. Look at him. He over there making all that noise. They're going to get rid of him. They're going to stone him. The others probably standing around. Instead of them opening their mouth with him, if they're going to get him, get me too. A lot of times, that's what happened to the thief on the cross. He got on the cross, said, if it be you, be the king who you're supposed to be. Okay, well then bring both of us down from the cross. No, you need to humble yourself and say, oh, Master, remember me in thy kingdom. Remember me. A lot of times folks miss the mark because they will open their mouth. Bartimaeus said, I'm going to open my mouth. I've been placed here. I've been coming here, working the corner here, right here in this spot. I've been bringing my mat and my coat and my stuff, and I've been doing this for a long time, and I heard that he's healed some folk. I've heard he's healed some folk before. I feel like my case can be presented to Jesus. I think I can get to him if I could just call his name. Maybe, just maybe he'll hear me. Folks that want something from God, get their mind set. Your mind must get focused to receive. It has to do with attitude. It has to do with a whole lot of things here. Sometimes people don't want to stand out, so they won't make no noise. They won't say nothing because they don't want nobody to know I'm here. Sometimes they want to be quiet and I'm just going to slip in and I'm going to slip out. Sometimes you can't do the slip in and slip out. Sometimes somebody need to know you are there. Somebody need to know you are in the place. So you need to sometimes say, how you doing? Hello, how you doing? Come on in. Because that's sometime where you can get what you need. Can you say amen? So Jesus knew that they were somebody was calling him. And when Jesus asked Bartimaeus to come immediately, one of the things he did, he immediately jumped up on his feet quickly. He stood up and got ready to come to Jesus. Some folks would have been still sitting there like the man at the pool. Ain't nobody here to help me get to Jesus. Ain't nobody here that will help me get over to him. I'm sitting here. Don't they see me sitting here? Didn't they see him call me over? Look like somebody would come and help me. No, he just stood up as if he could walk his own self to Jesus. You must get up by faith. You must stand up by faith that it's going to work. It's going to happen. If you don't expect nothing to happen, it won't happen. But if you expect it to happen, it will happen. If you expect God, he shows up. If you don't expect God, he won't show up. All people that are going to get what they need from God, they expect the Lord. Look at your neighbor and tell them, I expect God to do it for me. Walking toward Jesus while he was still blind. He begins to walk to Jesus while he's still blind. He begins to walk to Jesus while he's still blind. I got to say it again. I want you to get this part. He begins to walk towards Jesus while he's still blind. I don't think you heard what I said. He begins to walk toward Jesus while he's still blind. He hadn't even talked to him about what he wanted him to do yet. He just getting up and go to walking. Well, a lot of times we have to get up and start moving. Like the song said, moving forward. We have to get up and start moving. A lot of times folks say, I want to get the job. I want the job. Yeah, but you won't get up and go put in the have you put in the application? Have you called anybody? Have you talked to the people and tell them you need the job? Have you asked them for the job? No, you're sitting up saying, I'm going to get me a good job, but the job ain't coming to you. Sometimes you got to get up and start walking toward what you want from God. Can you say amen? The thing I like about Bartimaeus is leaving everything behind. He takes off his coat and say, I don't need this anymore. The thing I want to let you know that the coat he had on, it determined and depict who he was. It said he was a blind man, or he was a man that was there begging. He was a beggar. He had on a beggar's coat. The first thing he did, if you're going to get to Jesus and get your need met, you got to take off the stuff that does not mean Jesus. You got to let go of the stuff that will hinder you from getting what God said you can have. You must take it off. First thing he did was stood up, and then he took that coat off and threw it on the ground. In other words, I don't need this anymore because I expect my faith to let me get what I need from Jesus. So we look here, Bartimaeus, he's standing up now and he's walking toward Jesus. He's thrown off his coat, and now he's dealing with something. He's now here, not coming back to the spot anymore. I'm leaving the spot because this time when I go to Jesus, I'm going to get my sight. I don't know if it's going to happen today. I don't know if it's going to happen tomorrow. He don't even think about when or where or how it's going to happen. He throws down everything. In other way, I throw down everything. I throw down the begging. I throw down my hard things that I've been through. I throw down the hardship I've been through. I throw down the begging, the people looking at me funny. I throw down the embarrassment of folk asking me and want to help me. I throw down everything that's connected to those that are disadvantaged because I'm going to